Hey everybody, call me Felix, and we're at the highest point of the tallest building in Manila, or the whole of the Philippines for that matter. Fittingly enough, we're at a place called The Peak, at the Grand Hyatt Manila in Bonifacio Global City, occupying the hotel's 60th to 62nd floors. Although it looks like the Empire State Building from the outside, The Peak is basically the coolest and most happening place in Metro Manila, a venue with everything you could possibly want for an epic night out. We're having dinner at The Peak, which feels like the most chilled out 5-star luxury American steakhouse, and the menu consists of the items you would find at a fine dining American steakhouse. It's no nonsense, straightforward, new American food, well executed. Of course, we're going to have a detailed dinner review of The Peak in the heart of this video, but let's talk a bit more about The Peak itself. The first thing you see when you get out of the elevators is the open kitchen, rectangular in shape and fully visible around the dining room. You can check out the group chefs grilling your steak, and they specialize in Australian grass-fed and Wagyu steak. Cousin JP tried the Australian grass-fed Mulwara ribeye steak, a huge 400-gram slab of steak that JP likened to a Texas-type steak in size and quality, whereas I got a slightly daintier 300-gram MS6 quality Australian Wagyu ribeye. If you're not in the mood for steak, just like any fine dining steakhouse worth its salt, there are some awesome alternatives to steak at The Peak, including Kurobuta pork chops and lamb chops. You can also get live Australian rock lobster on some nights, served up garlic butter or thermidor style, but we happened to be there on a night it wasn't available. Because you're dining atop the tallest building in the Philippines, you bet there's an alfresco deck with sweeping views from The Peak. But there are more sweeping views from The Peak, as there are 360-degree views depending on where you are at The Peak, and there are more views and more rooms to behold at The Peak because The Peak isn't just a restaurant. Ascend the staircase from this restaurant and you will have to find your way through a maze of lounge space and lots of it. Every little corner and you'll find something new to discover. Before our meal, my chain-smoking cousin JP was in search of the smoking area, and admittedly, he got lost, and along the way he discovered lounges, a speakeasy, a whiskey bar, and finally, the smoking area, which is just another observation deck with views of Mandaluyong and Pasig to the north, the eastern districts of Makati and Rizal province to the east, and more of BGC in the south. We took a little unguided tour to get to the smoking area, and just discovering The Peak's little nooks and crannies was part of the fun, and it increased our anticipation for our steakhouse meal. The thing that surprised us most was the amazing hospitality of The Peak staff, with a special mention to Carol, the operating manager of The Peak. After we enjoyed our Le Gris oysters, imported from France and served fresh as well as baked with cheese and spinach Rockefeller style, Carol presented us with a salmon appetizer that was on a limited time hit from their Christmas menu, and we got to enjoy it a few months later that it's not even on a super secret menu from The Peak. On top of this, Carol took us on a guided tour of The Peak with its many cool plate spaces to dine and hang out. I have to say honestly up front that judging from how strict the access and reservation requirements were for The Peak, I was expecting a stuffy reception all night. Once we proceeded for dinner, it was just a relaxed, hospitable, and super friendly experience from here on in that well surpassed our expectations. At the time, we were bringing our teams from Ilocos Norte to Metro Manila, as JP and I were premiering our street food pop-ups in the major leagues of Manila, the Urban Corn Dog Company, and the Funnel Cake Factory. Our extraordinary experience at The Peak compelled us to book an outing a few nights later at what I called The Peak's Blues Lounge, or The Bar, because there are live music nights, and this happened to be the first time since pandemic that there was going to be live music at The Peak again, coincidentally matching with our celebration of premiering in Metro Manila. Thanks again to Carol and The Peak staff for that 1 week we stayed at the Grand Hyatt Manila, as they made our stay extra special. If you have the means to pony up on a luxurious staycation, the Grand Hyatt Manila should be at top of your short list of places to stay. And likewise, The Peak should be on your short list of places to eat, drink, hang out, and or celebrate a special occasion. With that little plug, or series of plugs out of the way, you'll want to watch this video of The Peak all the way through. I realize it's a long video, but there's a fantastic meal review sandwiched between an unguided and an official guided tour at the end of this video. Keep in mind this video was taken a few weeks before Le Petit Chef launched at The Peak, and it's alluded to by Carol during our tour. So, this video is quite overdue, truth be told. Without further ado, let's start the night by finding our way to the smoking area, and even if you don't smoke, you should at least find this cool observation deck. Alright everybody, we are at a really fancy place at a really fancy hotel where we're staying. We're at the peak, literally the peak of BGC at Grand Hyatt Manila. And we're here at a nice cozy restaurant, well lit, feels dreamy. There's the kitchen right there. Nowhere to hide because it's all open theater.
So and you can see everything.
Yeah, and I love to see a Gordon Ramsay flare up in there sometime, but I don't think so. This is a nice place to sit, but we have even better. So we're gonna take our drinks because JP found at the smoking section the best view of the BGC.
Yeah, it's hidden.
Yes. Okay, we'll take you there, guys.
Check it out.
Oh wow. Okay. So we have arrived at the top of the peak, literally the 62nd floor. I almost said 62nd. Look at all the liquors in here. Oh, where have you run off to? So they think they put a speakeasy in here, for lack of a better term.
There's an outside area right there. Check it out.
Yeah. Outside area. Really nice. But we're gonna come right back around this way.
Lounge area over here.
Nice lounge area, yes. Very cool with the blue colors. Ooh, what's down here?
There's a light band like area. I actually thought this was the smoking section. And then I ventured out even further.
Ooh, it's a little labyrinth, everyone.
It is. It's very like. Look at all the lounge areas. How cool that is.
Really cool lounge areas here.
And then I got lost, and I was like, where did I say? Am I supposed to be here? And then I found the place.
Dun 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 dun.
Check this out. The view.
Check it out, everyone. There's nobody here.
There's nobody here.
In this smoking section. There's some funky jazz music. It's here. Wow.
Great.
Quite a view.
Great.
Fantastic view.
Amazing.
There's the top of Uptown Mall. Right there.
Get out.
Okay, now I think I got my bearings. That is south. Yeah, that's south where you can see Infor, the Ascot Hotel. Yeah, that's where that is. They all are. So you're looking south this way. That is north towards Mandaluyong. Mandaluyong is also there. And then there's Uptown Mall. And then you're looking east. That way. Yeah, that's the main highway, I think, over there. That's going towards Pasig. So that's Pasig on this side. Mandaluyong further north that way. And then over there is towards Bonifacio High Street and McKinley Hill. Going south. That's going southeast towards Lake Laguna, Muntinlupa. Those places. Yeah. And it's a beautiful breezy night up here. And yeah. Okay, after the deck, you know what we found on this corner? Look at this, everyone. It feels like the Royal Ballroom. Ooh la la, look at this. What is this? It has its own kitchen and such.
I guess this is a conference hall.
Yeah, it does. I guess so it is. Really, really cool. Really nice view, of course. Oh man, really nice. Okay, we're gonna have to head back, but before we get caught.
Right here.
Right here. Oh, it was just your reflection, huh?
Beautiful. Oysters.
Oysters.
Oh. Oysters.
Did you just say oysters?
The magical words.
Yes. That is the
Oysters.
secret word of the day.
Le Gris oysters.
Oh, no.
Secret word.
Okay, we have some oysters. We got 3 that are fresh and then 3 that are baked with cheese.
But what makes it special is
They're Le Gris oysters from France.
from France.
They won't allow us to start laughing like pompous Frenchmen in here. Okay. So this one has a little bit, it looks like sukang, but it's really red wine mignonette. And then with lemon. Yeah.
And then that's the fresh horseradish, correct?
Yeah, horseradish.
Shall I?
Yeah, let's do it. Plate some. Okay.
Oh, ooh la la. Okay.
You see it.
So this one has all the juices on there. You want to grab that?
Yeah.
Or you want me to go and plate it now?
Go ahead and
Let's
put
see.
a little bit of everything on there.
All right. Like this.
So once again, oysters imported.
I'm not gonna put too much because I don't want to sacrifice the taste of this.
No.
Right?
Just a little bit. And then a little horseradish, which you've already put on there. There we go. Looks good.
That seawater is still in there, so that should be perfect.
Perfect.
Yes. All right, so let me make mine. Toast.
Toast. Oyster toast.
Oyster toast. Ready.
Oh. Oh god.
It's super fresh, guys. Freaking awesome. I want 5 million more of these.
Yeah. I'm gonna use that too. Wow. This
Fresh.
is really juicy with a lot of seawater in there.
Yeah.
But that doesn't sound as, I mean, it's still very pleasant to say that. I mean, people's like, oh my goodness, you're pumping too much seawater in there. No, it's good.
God, that's
It's
so
amazing.
fresh.
So fresh.
That's our friends? Jeez.
Horseradish and that little sauce, yeah, whatever. I don't really care about that.
Yeah.
Those are super fresh.
Super
Oysters.
fresh, super good.
From France, yeah. It doesn't really need, they don't really need that, to be honest with you.
We got it all. So we got the other ones baked, right?
Baked sheep with cheese and...
Baked with cheese.
Did they put Gruyere on here? From what I
don't know
remember?
what type of, whatever that is on there.
Okay. We're gonna just rough this again, just like, yeah, exactly. No knife, no fork needed here. Just slurp the sucker up. Okay, let's go. Cheers. Cheers.
Alright.
Rockefeller style. Yeah, it is Gruyere.
I don't want it to stop. So good.
Oh. So, it's almost like having a quiche on an oyster.
Yeah, it really is.
The best parts of quiche on an oyster.
And it's super rich.
Really rich. So, I mean, being a purist, of course, I would prefer the fresh raw ones. But
Yeah,
this is
I do
also
too.
really good.
But that's delicious.
These are delicious. So we're really straightforward about this. Just having 6 oysters, and then we're going straight to the mains. We're gonna have our own steaks.
This by far, guys, is not a cheap dish. Right?
Oh gosh, no.
But it's totally worth the money, I think.
Yeah,
It's
it's
so
almost.
good.
To give you some context, it's almost $40 for 6.
Yeah, for 6 pieces.
Yeah.
So, but 6 delicious, like, scrumptious pieces.
More accurately, 1,700 pesos. So
Which is the price of one of their steaks, so.
yeah, it's about 35.
But, you know, they stayed alive from France and they got here alive. And
Oh,
then
the
we-
steaks are a little more expensive than that.
Yeah, well, there's one that's kind of that price.
About
but-
the same price, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, you gotta get these though. Amazing oysters.
Delicious.
Amazing. Okay, we're gonna jump right in.
Amazing.
Yeah, we're gonna jump right into steak. There's some bread here, but we'll see what happens.
What are you gonna do with that? Don't do that.
You can butter your bread, of course, and eat it if you
You want
like.
this bread? You want this by itself?
Yeah, I think so. It'll be fine. Yeah. So we're done with this oyster course. We're gonna finish all these, of course, because there's only 3 left.
So,
I'll take this one. You take
Yeah.
those. That.
have some
Oyster.
steak after this. Oh yeah.
Oyster toast.
But yes, of course.
All right. Yum. Oh, sorry. Oh my god. Amazing.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Carol, right? Carol?
Yes.
Carol recommended it. And so we got it 2 different styles.
Yes.
Oh my god. Delicious.
Yes, it is. It is.
Really amazing.
We do have also here. I'm sorry, I will remove this plate.
Okay.
You are already vlogging it, and it is actually a cured salmon. Not smoked, it's cured.
It's cured.
The white part with these two, it is with crab meat and horseradish mixed together.
Ooh.
We do have caviar, which is the red ones. Avocado also is there, and lemon juice.
Wow, beautifully
Lemongrass.
plated too. Look at the
Did you?
attention to detail.
I honestly didn't know that was gonna be packed with crab meat because I thought it was
Crab
like
meat
dill.
with horseradish.
I thought it was like
Which
dill.
one is this?
Mhm.
Which one did we order? Which one is this?
Actually,
Oh, thank you so
Thank you.
much.
I'd like you to enjoy it and let me
Oh my
know your
gosh,
feedback.
Wow,
Thank
super
you,
nice.
Carol. So can you just say thank you to Carol?
Thank you so much, Carol. Complimentary, because
And for making us feel
Yeah.
very at home here.
Yeah,
Thank
exactly.
You. We actually requested an outside table, which is, I think, the best. But the thing is, guys, is you can't
You
see
can go out
anything.
later.
Oh,
You can finish
we
up
saw,
your dinner.
we saw the smoking section. Oh my God, amazing, amazing.
Yeah.
Even if it's just a smoking
Yeah,
over
and then I
there.
got
Yeah.
kind of lost, Carol, and I saw the kind of lounge areas.
Yes.
Guys, this place is amazing. You guys gotta visit here. And look for Carol. She'll take care of you. Definitely great help.
It's always a pleasure to have guests like you guys over here, and it's nice to see you coming.
Thank
And
you
like,
for the hospitality. We're so honored.
it's
Thank you.
It's always been a pleasure. Let me know if you need anything.
Okay, thank you so much,
If you
Carol.
want us to tour you around
Ooh.
the area, you
Ooh, that would be nice.
That would be awesome. Thank
let
you
us
so much.
know. Yeah?
Okay, thank you, Carol.
Thank
We
you so
appreciate
much,
it.
Carol. Wow, super nice, everybody.
Super nice.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but
Oh
look
wow.
at
Oh,
this.
wow.
So this was totally free.
This was like not even like.
Yeah, we didn't plan on this. So,
Jeez.
just to recap, this is cured salmon, so it's not smoked.
Yeah, not smoked.
Uh-huh.
Cured.
And I thought that this was just, like usual like cream thing, but it looks substantial too, because I thought it was just nothing but like cream and dill, like creme fraiche and dill.
So it's crab and horseradish, right?
Yeah.
Like you said.
Crab and horseradish,
Caviar.
right?
With
Caviar
avocado.
with avocado.
It looks like there's a
Little
little bit of citrus or mango.
It looks like well, we're gonna find out. It looks like chunks of orange, but it could be mango because it looks a little more
So-
substantial from here. And then they put lemongrass.
So guys, I'm gonna say like we're not as dressed up because we're always traveling, so we gotta pack light. So everybody here's kind of dressed up a little bit,
I'll say
classy.
this.
But they didn't sacrifice the service to us just because we're just in
Yeah.
polo and jeans.
Yeah.
So it's really nice to see that
Yeah.
they didn't discriminate, with
Yeah.
us just being here in our
Exactly.
regular skin. Because we can dress up.
It's actually smart casual over here, so that you guys know. Right. So you can come in with polo shirts and jeans. You guys, you're all right.
But we're a little bit underdressed
Oh yeah.
considering the people around us. So
Yeah. So and even on a
But-
Tuesday night, this place has got
their
people.
hospitality here is amazing, guys.
Yeah.
You have to come visit
Yeah.
Hyatt Grand
Grand Hyatt. yeah.
Hyatt in
The Peak.
BGC, the Peak. So you need reservations, and
Yeah, you gotta get
Um,
reservations because we had to get one
yeah.
too. Yeah.
we're staying here and we gotta get reservations.
Even when we were staying here. Okay.
Let's do
Okay,
it.
we've gotten all of that stuff out of the way. Now we get to
Alright.
get to the food. Oh my goodness.
Let's turn this up.
Wow.
I'm
I
excited.
don't know how to attack this.
So let's put a little bit of everything on there.
Yeah, you go ahead and do that. You're the best at that.
Okay, so you want to just plate it?
Yeah, played it.
Okay, so I'm gonna remove this. I hate to destroy it, but I think.
By the way, this cheese and spinach thing is really good. And like I told you again, it's almost like having a quiche on an oyster, in a good way. So this cheese is also luscious. It's got this ground up spinach. Adds a little crunch, a little bit of not a healthy flavor, given it's oyster and cheese, but that's delicious. So I'm just licking my fork clean while JP sets one ideal bite up. Ooh, la la.
I'm setting an ideal bite.
And as you can see, it's very well presented.
Attention to detail is amazing. So
JP's attention to details also awesome here.
we are making sure every single element is on this.
Mm-hmm.
So
I mean,
we don't.
Yeah, and it's worth that for all the presentation that we get the best bite possible, so we can really review it the way it should. Okay.
Sorry.
Okay, delicate operation. We're gonna transport from fork. Forget that.
Give you the fork.
Let's just eat it from there.
Transport the fork. Okay, so take a video of that. I mean, take a.
Look at that, everyone. So again, it has everything on it.
Okay, wait for me. Wait for me.
I'll wait for you. So once again, cured salmon. You can see that. Oh no.
Okay, wait. I'll fix it. Hold on.
Okay.
No problem.
So once delicate, everybody. So once again, that cured salmon's got a nice thickness there.
Oh, I'm destroying it. But...
Yeah. It's a very dainty operation, but that's okay.
Play it gingerly.
Yeah. Rome will rise again, everyone.
Wait.
Okay.
Last thing is the citrus.
Or the mango. We don't know. We
Yeah,
forgot
we don't know
what
yet.
it was. Everybody's in their library voices, so we can't really talk or hear things.
All right. Oh, my turn. Sorry.
Okay.
I gotta get in. Okay.
I will hold it.
All right,
for as
let's
full
toast
as
this, guys.
Yes, here we go. Well, that is an interesting delight.
Salty, sweet, refreshing. The caviar gives it the saltiness. Cured salmon gives it the saltiness. The citrus makes it lively. There's dill. You can taste the crab with the horseradish. Wow, it's like a very bright. It's very bright.
I'm getting like the current of the orange is what the citrus is really what gets me. It kind of adds like a very, a gentle citrus current. It's just like constantly there, but it's not overpowering at all. Then at the end, it finishes a little salty with that caviar. You can taste the crab a little more on the final bite, right?
Yeah.
And then a bit of the horseradish. Everything really in balance. And then that salmon, the beautiful like salmon. So I think the salmon and the citrus.
No, I'm not.
Oh, I'll just take it. Yeah. So the salmon and the citrus really are pronounced in this bite.
Yeah.
But then kind of everything kind of has, shows up, makes an appearance, makes an appearance saying hi, not a cameo. So,
Yeah.
okay, breaking the fourth wall. All right. And it's good it's not smoked.
There's a sweetness there too.
And it's a good thing it's not smoked, I would say. Because,
It would be too strong.
yeah, the smoked flavor would be much too strong.
Everything just melts together like a symphony.
That salmon also is melting, right?
It's good.
That's really nice. Ooh, there's just a very gentle saltiness. So, like, sometimes when you have, like, gravlax or smoked salmon, sometimes that, like, the woodsiness and the smokiness kind of, and the smoky saltiness really is the dominant character. That's not like this at all. Just really harmonious is what I would say. Yeah, it's really, really good. Let's see. Yeah, the crab meat's also fresh, and it's got, shredded, and it's got like that meaty texture. It's meaty,
so
flaky
good.
texture. It is really good too. And once again, this was complimentary, so really, really nice touch. And I don't think it's on the menu either.
I didn't see it on the menu.
I didn't see this on the menu either.
So we were
really-
very lucky that it was complimentary.
Very
not-
fortunate.
Yeah, and that they were very nice enough to share that with us.
But it's really nice. It's like sometimes you get
What
there's no celery in here, but there's like a light celery.
I want to know what it's
touch
called.
with it. Yeah, that's really, really good. Yeah. I would almost wanted to say, I want to blurt out, can I make an eggs Benedict out of this or no?
No,
No
it's,
chance.
it's amazing by itself.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Don't mess it up.
Yeah, it is really, really good, everyone. Wow. And I don't know if there's a permanent fixture on the menu, but you might as well ask for it since you
We'll
Yeah.
ask what it's called and if they're putting it on the menu. But guys, you gotta order this.
This is also
amazing.
good. Yeah. So
I'm
appetizers,
like relishing everything.
really impressive.
Yeah.
And you know the menu. You know, to be honest, it's like it looks like straightforward food.
It's very
Right.
straightforward.
Straightforward,
You like
new
it, you
American, but I mean they execute very well.
Attention to details are amazing.
Exactly.
Amazing.
Okay, we haven't gotten to the steak yet, so
Yeah, that's next.
that's next. The real meat of the thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, steak courses arrive and good grief. We've got.
Ooh la la.
It looks like we've got 2 mammoth steaks on our table. This I
Nothing we
got.
can't handle.
Nothing we cannot handle. Absolutely. We can always make steak sandwiches tomorrow morning. Using some of that bread. Okay. This is an Australian Wagyu. So I think it's 300 grams. I think, and I got this medium rare. Look at that bit of fat that's here. Ooh la la.
Ooh la la.
That's Flavor Town right here. So Flavor Town in between the 2 rivers that converge like that. There you go.
Looks
And then
delicious.
what you got here is grass-fed Australian beef kitawara ribeye.
Yeah.
I think ribeye.
My steak is jealous of your steak because I think your steak is fed beer. Mine's only fed grass. So it only eats weed. Or weeds. This one eats beer.
Weed, huh? Okay, depending on what kind. Okay, it must have the munchies then. That's why
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
so thick. Okay, so we have sauteed mushrooms here. Looks wonderful. And then we have some mashed potatoes with some, they say crispy garlic.
Yeah, on
And
top.
some herbs. And then I got here some cream spinach with some bacon incorporated.
Yum. That's
Extra
good.
special. So this is like traditional American steakhouse food.
What about the sauces?
And the sauces.
So-
all right. So that one you're pointing at right now is the peppercorn.
Okay. This is
that
the
one.
Bernice? Bernice? What is
No,
it called?
Bernaise is like more
Bernaise?
like a white cream sauce.
That's what I thought, but what is this?
mushroom, I think.
Mushroom
And
sauce.
that one, this one here is red wine
Oh,
jus.
jus. Yeah,
Yes.
that's right.
There you go.
And this is
And that is
A1 steak
A1
sauce.
steak sauce. Okay,
And
haters.
this.
And with Tabasco.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you just have to. I mean,
This
you
is the
gotta-
holy like couple right here
Yeah,
with
yeah,
any
yeah.
steak.
Yeah.
I'm from Texas, so I know.
A1 Tabasco and Worcestershire sauce.
And then
Right?
did you introduce that?
Oh yeah.
Ooh la la.
So hiding behind here, they're very shy twins.
That's pretty big.
Yeah, seared foie gras. Now
Decadent.
they have an appetizer of seared foie gras and chicken liver parfait, but that's a little.
Pate form.
Yeah, that's a little more for me. Oh, my old fashioned has just arrived, really strong. I'm an old fashioned person. JP's already on the second.
I'm a Long
Island.
Island person,
Okay,
so let's toast.
that's right.
Yep. I love that we can get like a private tour.
Yeah.
Oh, so guys, so Carol, which is the host, was nice enough to tell us what to order for desserts. So later on, I guess
Yeah.
we'll be ordering a few things
Uh-huh.
to try out, and then later on we'll have a tour of the place.
Yeah,
which
that's
is gonna get
amazing, isn't
personally
it?
to us.
Okay.
Amazing. They're super nice here,
Amazing.
guys. Stay here. Super nice.
Yeah, and yeah, it's I'll admit it was kind of intimidating at first because it was, everyone's a little overdressed and it kind of looks like a special occasion place. But then,
They make you feel at home.
yeah,
really
really,
nice.
such a welcome surprise.
Yeah.
Because again, this is kind of like a highbrow restaurant despite the straightforward menu. And then they've really accommodated us really
Really nice.
superbly.
Yeah.
Right, and usually they don't need to.
Yeah.
But-
Usually they don't care about. I mean, people
Yeah.
don't really care about their customers, right?
Yeah.
They're going extra out of their way for us, and it's like we didn't even.
And we didn't ask for it, everyone. So, and I'm not the type of blogger who, at least will barge his way through.
I mean, awesome. She's like, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna have a bite of steak. Ooh, okay, that's cutting like butter. Is always a good sign. Okay. There we go.
Let
So-
me help you out.
Let me help you out. Okay, we're gonna go for the peppercorn sauce. Because our waitress said that's her favorite. Peppercorn is here.
It's cooked perfect.
Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. Okay. Okay, so we got 2 different steaks.
Let me try this peppercorn with you.
Yeah.
Toast. by the
Toast.
way.
Okay. I'll wait for you.
All right. Ready?
There we go. Let's go.
I'm gonna try this.
That looks like a really thick cut of steak. Holy shnikes. This Australian one, that peppercorn sauce is really quite
Good,
robust.
right?
Yeah.
Robust and good.
And it really complements how well the steak has been charred. So I looked at, of course this is an open kitchen, I saw them grill steaks and holy shnikes. You see how big they were and then how
Try this.
beautiful the marbling was. And,
This is the grass-fed, guys.
Kitawara, grass-fed Kitawara Australian steak. There you go. I'm gonna contrast this.
That's like a different flavor, right?
Yeah. It has a different flavor. Definitely a different texture. This one I feel is a little fattier.
This
But definitely-
mine or yours?
Mine is a little more tender. A little more tender. There's a nice streak of fat in there. Yours feels more like a thicker cut. Like a real, like, if you really are hungry, that's the kind of steak you want. I'm still chewing mine. and just letting it do its thing.
But it's so good.
So both are really, really good
Oh.
steaks.
Oh my God, this is like Texas style.
Mhm.
I love it.
Yeah,
I love it.
I don't like it.
I don't like it. I
I
love it.
love it. So, yeah, it's a different
So try the
tasting.
mashed potatoes. See how that works.
Yeah,
You can change spots, eh?
I'm gonna get a piece of the fried garlic. There we go. Ooh, fried garlic on the side. Oh, that mash. It feels really supple. When I just laid it down, it's just like a pillow. Like a pillow at the Grand Hyatt on some soft sheets. Yeah, exactly. Okay.
What are you gonna have?
This mashed potato's more like really smooth, like robust, lumps free. Personally, I like mine with a little bit of like texture. Personally, for me. But this is like smooth
Is it too smooth?
potato. Not
I like mine with texture too.
Yeah.
I understand where you're coming from.
not to the point where it's like liquidy. No,
Yeah.
I don't mean that. It's it's adhering on its own like that. Which
But
is-
I know what you're saying. When there's those little bits
I
that
love
are just so
like
perfect.
the
Yeah.
where I like the parts where they're like a little more pasty,
Yeah.
like then getting into like a potato's like it's more rustic, so it's like biting into a big potato sometimes.
Yeah.
I like that.
I love that.
This
actually.
one's a little more pureed
Salt.
for me. That garlic is nice.
I'm taking this garlic that they oven heated, right? And I'm mixing it with my butter. I'm gonna put some salt and pepper. Maybe I can put that on the bread. I just want to see how that
Ooh,
pairs out.
that's
right?
a nice
Doesn't that sound
combination.
good?
Yeah, that's a nice combination.
Roasted garlic mashed with the butter. Let's see how that works.
Okay, I let him talk, and then I just saw the foie. I remembered the foie gras.
I wanted to try the pate, but I don't think that's
That's not my thing.
Yeah, you don't like pate?
I like pate.
Do you like liverwurst? I love
Um,
liverwurst.
I don't really like the liverwurst out of a, like out of a can or
I
what.
only like that because my dad actually introduced that to me, liverwurst. But yeah, I don't think a lot of people like that.
No, that's
So-
a very old school food. My parents like that stuff, and I said, "What's wrong with you guys?" Yeah.
Yeah.
So the foie gras is a little bit. I'm really picky about foie gras because I like it when it's like thick and it's almost like a little bit thicker than this, like maybe a quarter of an inch thicker. Because then it's like it's flaking and such. Because sometimes if the cut's a little too thin, you see, it's not as like supple and melting. You know what I mean? Okay, you'll know what I mean if you guys love foie gras as much as I do. Okay, especially this year time. Okay. That's solid. I can really taste like the kind of like when you like put that foie gras in, it gets that crust. It almost like tastes like the oils have come out and it goes back in. That kind of.
Is it caramelized? Like, is there like a sweetness to it?
Not really. I'm gonna do it with the steak and then maybe with some. I don't know if I want to put mashed potato. I would rather put it with Oh, I know just the thing. I'm gonna put some red wine jus in there. Red wine jus. I think it needs sweetness, but at least it's not like bitter. So there you go. Yeah, that's better. Brings out a little bit of the salt that's in there too, like sea salt.
Yeah.
Now, personally, if it were me, I would rather have this on top of my steak. And why is that? Because that's when it like initiates the melting.
Yes.
Yeah. So like, after it's rested and then you serve it, I mean that's usually the best time to have the foie gras on there, because it will start to melt and it will have that suppleness that I really like out of it. But other than that, it's really good. It's salted nicely. You can really get a lot of kind of sea salt. The other thing is, it's not gamey, which is good. It's not gamey. So it's good. The cut's a little thin though for my liking, but you know. So compared to more unctuous foie gras I've had, it's not as unctuous, but I mean not bad either. There you go. There you go. So I think the thing to do is to put lots of mushrooms on top of the steak. And then put some sauce on there. And then the foie gras. And that's the pro tip of how you get a really awesome steak experience. Okay. Let me just do that and then let's get to the other sides. Yeah.
I'm super quiet, guys, because I'm almost half
Oh my
done.
god, he's almost half done on the steak.
So good, guys. Delicious.
Yeah, I know.
I
I've
can't
been
stop eating.
Yeah, I've been
I know you're
talking and
vlogging,
like
so
yeah, I've been talking. I'm gonna catch up. I'm gonna go eat some like green spinach too. Yeah. Okay.
No, go ahead and talk. I'll take care of that.
Nah. I want to enjoy my steak for a few more bites, and then we'll get to the other sides. All right, everyone. Okay, good. Okay, JP's like motoring. It's like a third done with almost like a third left of his steak. I'm here. He's having a heavenly time. I'm kind of baking it slow and savoring it. And of course, I mean, guys, you know, sometimes you just want to be alone with your steak, and you know, we all have those moments. I'm getting one of those moments right now too. But I'll try this cream spinach for you. The mushrooms are really good. Like I said, get some foie gras on the side, put it on top of your steak, put some mushrooms, put like a mixture of that sauce, put some A1 and Tabasco in there. There you go. That's the key to happiness right there. Okay, cream spinach. One thing I like about cream spinach here is that it's not, the cream is not like liquid, like liquidy, but it kind of has like a weird lying kind of taste. If you know what I'm saying. It's a little bit like it. I don't mean it like in spicy coconut milk sense. It's just that I'm getting more of, because of that bacon, like a little like a salty edge, but not salty. It's more of like a meaty umami spinach. Oh yeah.
I'm loving this, guys. It's so good.
Yeah, don't forget to do that too.
He's like, okay, so he is making love to his steak and foie gras. I am like devouring, like whatever. Let me get my own happiness up in here really quickly.
I'm making love to it. Okay.
You love it, because you love it.
Yeah, I love it. Now this guy's just tearing it up because it looks like he hasn't had like a Texas steak in a while. And that's what's happening right now. Good grief. Yeah. So
No holds barred.
yeah, no holds
Delicious.
barred. So I mean, I guess. Well, the nice thing about eating a light Japanese meal like we did earlier today at Kiwami Food Hall, check out that video, is I don't feel like I was like super full off of that, so I could tackle this. But for some reason, I'm just taking a very slow hike or whatever, and just like reading the newspaper and such. Well,
I'm totally enjoying this. I'm taking it in. Oh my god. The people here are super nice. The sights are awesome.
yeah.
I mean, the service is great. The food is good. It's like every T and I.
It's really
T is
surprising.
crossed, I is dotted. It's
And to be
awesome
honest with
there.
you, it's really surprising for me. It's like
Here?
no,
Yeah.
because like usually it's like one of those things where, let's say the ambiance A plus, or the sights that you see from outside the deck A plus. Food is more like a B, right? This is like A food.
A everything.
Yeah.
Actually, the best experience I've had since on a trip.
Wow.
No. To be
So
doing that, guys, it's awesome for me saying that, but really, it's
But then
everything is like,
But then I would say service A plus plus.
Yeah.
Plus.
Jesus.
Plus. Yeah. And they gave us complimentary stuff. And let me just add a little footnote. That salmon dish was actually from their Christmas menu. Yeah, and we're 2 months away. This has been almost 2 months past
But
Christmas.
they think it's so good that they still produce that,
Yeah, but
and it's good.
not on their like
Yeah.
listed menu. So
Yeah.
we kind of feel privileged that we got that, and especially complimentary. So just to make that point. So really friendly. I mean, I was thinking, oh, you know, it's kind of like too prim and proper, but no, it's like super accessible. People here are super accessible.
I just thought that
Yeah,
everybody around us is still, I mean, is much more dressed up, much more.
yeah.
But they treat us even better. Than that. So it's like,
Okay,
amazing.
I'm filming him like devouring that steak
yeah,
like
sorry.
to nothing.
I'm like,
Whereas, like, okay, guys, give me my alone time, everyone. We're gonna get to desserts, and then we're gonna get you the grand tour of this place, a guided grand tour,
yeah, offered
okay.
by
offered
Grand
by
Hyatt.
Miss Carol, our friendly host
from the Grand Hyatt.
from the Peak at Grand Hyatt.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, back in a bit. Let's do dessert.
Yes.
All right. So dessert. I promised dessert. JP's having a smoke. I might just sneak in a few bites because I'm tired waiting for him. Okay. Here's some baked cheesecake with some strawberries on top. Looks like there's some berry. What's ang tawag dito? Berry combo? Or puli. There it is. Sometimes I have a hard time. There's creme brulee with these strawberries on top. They tell me that it's infused with other things, and sort of berries or whatever. And then there's a tiramisu. It kind of looks like two eyebrows in the middle of that block of mascarpone. Those are lady fingers. Those have espresso. So, where shall we go to first? Baked cheesecake, maybe because it's closer. I think creme brulee.
Yes.
Creme brulee.
is delicious.
It's hard crust. There you go. I'm gonna get me.
Don't forget the compote in the bottom.
You gotta get the compo from. So you gotta dig from the bottom and then lift upward. You know how it is. Heavy lifting and everything. Ooh, looks beautiful. Okay, you gotta make that noise, everyone.
Ooh. The two. Just put it in your. Oh.
What?
Just put the whole thing in your mouth.
Oh, okay. You can do that. I just wanted to show you there's some berry stuff on the bottom. So there you go. There's berry stuff on the bottom. There you go. Okay. There we go. One big mouthful. Cheers.
Cheers.
Mmm. Mmm. That is awesome.
Wow.
And really the berries really make the big difference.
Tartness of the berries. Citrus.
It's really just the berries. It's supposed to the strawberry.
It's just the
Right
tartness.
from the
Though.
ending.
It feels like
Yeah.
there's a citrus on there, but
No.
it's not.
No, there isn't.
Delicious.
So as you'd expect, there's a thick crust of the caramelized sugar on top. That creme brulee is like viscous. Feels thick, feels luscious, feels luxurious.
Decadent.
And then you have that.
Sumptuous.
And then you have that berry compote on the bottom, and then the fresh berries. Just like wow, really flavor bomb. No creme brulee.
Yum.
Really, really good. I mean, we've had a lot of creme brulee lately on the blog, but yeah, that's like really hard to beat.
Yeah.
I don't know if I say the very best. I don't know, but it's very, very Good. It has to be one of the top.
Yes. Let's try
Okay.
this one.
Let us try the baked cheesecake. It's called baked cheesecake. Okay.
Ooh la la.
Try it on both sides. Get scoop up that strawberry from the bottom again. There's some of that coulis. There we go. Let's try that out.
Oh my god. Rich, creamy, decadent. And then that strawberry just hits you. I'm like, and there's a really thin like graham cracker on the very bottom.
It's very thin.
So it's really exposing more of the cheesecake or the right than the crust.
Yeah. And the cream cheese, you know, that sour twang kind of is muted. So it's really all about the just straight up creaminess. It's just like no holds barred creaminess.
So rich.
It is really rich. Dense too.
Yeah.
Really dense. I was like getting a mouthful of it. But another good dessert. Okay. Lastly, there's tiramisu. Now our host Carol was very honest in saying that you have to go to Italy to have a really awesome, which I agree with on first-hand experience. But they're able to put mascarpone cheese still and still make a really good tiramisu, as I would think. Let's split this down the middle. And get that chocolate ribbon that's stuck there. Okay, let's try that out, that tiramisu. Once again, this is all about the creaminess, just like the baked cheesecake. From that layering. Those lady fingers are just nice and moist. Moist. And then with a that's that dusting of chocolate, dusting of espresso. Yeah. Not the boldest tiramisu for sure, but it's all about that creaminess. Yeah. Yeah, so it's really good. JP, try the tiramisu out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Comparable to the one in El Nido.
Uh-oh.
But that was so good.
Bella Vita?
Bella Vita.
That Bella Vita one is still a little more luxurious.
It is. It is. But yeah, very comparable though.
Very comparable. All right.
Yeah.
So the desserts delivered a good punch. That creme brulee with the berries. I would say if I had to pick one, it has to be that. Has to be that. Okay. We're gonna go on a grand tour later of this restaurant that Carol has offered to give us. So back in a bit, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Carol is the peak bar manager at Grand Hyatt, guys. Her suggestions for our food the other day were spot on, delicious.
So cute.
Yes,
Thank you.
delicious. So look for Carol. She'll definitely take care of you. She's giving us a grandiose tour of the peak.
Yes.
So,
Now.
Let's go.
all right.
So, soon, let's say on the first week of March will be this. It's kind of like a mess right now.
Uh-huh.
That will be the room for Le Petit Chef.
Oh.
Le Petit Chef. It's more into a kind of like a dining experience with a very nice selections of a menu, set menu prepared by our Le Petit Chef. Coming from France.
Ooh.
So we
Ooh.
have this audio-visual thing that is coming from top, and then it's projecting on the table itself how the food was made from the
how
beginning.
cool is that?
To,
That is
yes,
cool.
to the
When is that going to be?
We are going to launch it by media very soon on, let's say, on the 3rd week of February, and we will launch it for the guests officially on March.
Oh.
Yes.
Ah, I see.
Nice.
So it's a kind
So,
of like teaser
do we need
thing.
to do reservations for that way in
Yes.
advance?
Yes. in advance.
We will be here, right? In March.
You see how hard to come up over here, right?
Yeah.
So this is the other side of the
What's that?
This is the other side.
So this is the more quiet part. Family couples are here.
Mm-hmm.
And that's
Oh, it's an extension. It's an annex.
So this is the view. If you go turn around, it's just like we turn.
Uh-huh.
Going to the bar. This is our bar that we are going to open tomorrow
Ooh.
from 11. Yes.
Wow. Ah, so this is what I.
What kind of band is going to be playing tomorrow?
Tomorrow we have Indigo. Melina is gonna be playing. We will be. It's more like into a blues, you know, a
Oh,
jazzy.
blues. Oh, cool.
That's the stuff you
Oh,
like.
that's my stuff.
Music as well. It's actually very nice. They were playing here with before. Yes.
Nice.
Melina was a very chic singer. Yeah, she has this her dress and so on. She sings very well. I like her song. She's like a Rihanna.
Oh,
Ooh, like Rihanna.
All right. Oh, cool.
Cool.
So we'll have one of these tables, or?
This is gonna be yours.
Oh, wow.
Awesome.
Thank
A high table.
Next to the
So
station.
can we have more people then? Or?
For 6, right? So,
So actually, Carol, we're premiering our pop-up from Ilocos Norte, and it's one is called Urban Corn Dog Company, which we serve American-style corn dogs, and then fried dishes like fried Oreos, fried cheesecake, and then we also have the funnel cake factory, which is
my mother is born in Cagayan.
Oh,
I
really?
grew up in Isabela and has
Oh.
some relatives around Ilocos.
Nice. Do you speak Ilocano?
I do.
Oh, you do?
I'm a very hard Ilocano.
I speak, but I can kind of.
You can understand.
Kind
can
of.
understand.
What's it like?
Like, okay.
So, Carol, our staff is actually coming tonight, and they left Ilocos this evening. They'll be here tomorrow, so that's why we were gonna.
It's gonna be a nice place to have fun, have some drinks, to enjoy. Yeah, you see how the lifestyle is here.
Yes.
It's the main focus of what we are offering here at the Peak is the lifestyle.
Yes.
Wherein you have the BGC around you, the city, the life, and of course coming to the Peak, luxury food,
Yes.
delicious and things.
We love
The
it.
fashions of the ladies and the gentlemen that are coming, and here at the bar as well would be the same, the nightlife that we used to call. So yeah,
Nice. Okay.
slowly.
So what's the
slowly
dress
we
code for tomorrow?
Well, it's smart casual.
So
Yeah. No
jeans
shorts,
and-
of
no
course.
shorts. Okay.
No shorts.
So
No
we can
shorts,
wear
no
jeans
sneakers.
and
Yes, it
just
is.
a polo. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Right.
Awesome.
We have also veranda. So this is another bar. This is the bar number 1 here. My colleague Connie. My favorite part. Yes. We had a beautiful view over here when we had the fireworks.
Wow, this is another closed off section.
Yes. So you would say it's like a 360
Yeah.
right over there. Yeah.
I particularly like the smoking area.
Which is right over there, and it's on renovation right now.
Also?
Oh.
But we
Okay.
move it on the other side. Have you been on that
Yeah,
side?
is that
We
the
will
side
go-
that the
We will go
the right
to the-
smoke
yeah.
from the So this is really nice.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So there's something coming there are like huge party. We have some of the youth that are coming and enjoying over here just to come. Or sometimes we do have a sundowner because this place is packed with some ladies and gentlemen, and we have a sunset coming down.
Oh, nice. Oh, the peak, guys.
Yeah, the
Perfect.
sunset is right over here. So
Oh,
Yeah,
I see.
it features the the closure of the day and so on. It's actually very nice.
nice.
We enjoy
Okay.
lights, and we have good music as well.
And good drinks.
Yes.
Excellent drinks.
This place feels like a maze.
Yeah, I told you, right?
So we're going upstairs. The place is actually quite cute. It's big.
Yeah. I like the little niches you guys have, the little lounge areas that are like hidden and kind of just.
And if you would notice this kind of things, the decor of the lounges. When you enter the wall itself,
Yes.
it's like more
Attention
into
to detail.
the concept. It comes from in a way like it's more Filipino thing.
Yeah,
It
like
is
the
actually-
rattan, right?
Yeah, this is rattan. It's made of
Yeah.
the panig thing.
Yes, yes, yes.
So this is made of that. And these are real Buddha.
Yeah. That's amazing. The
Yes.
attention to detail, the amount of money spent on just the.
The
Yeah.
chandeliers and so on. Beautiful.
So, I mean, coming to work, you don't feel like you're at work, right? Kind of?
Yes. This is the lounge. Maybe if we could.
Quiet.
It's kind of like a more separate world.
Yeah, we noticed that actually.
On the other side, it's actually the best corner. This speakeasy is one of our best corners. We call it speakeasy. It can we can accommodate like around 16 maximum of people, and then the room is actually very nice.
So, with the rooms, do you have to rent? You rent the rooms out?
Yes.
Okay, how much does that cost? to
For
rent?
the speakeasy, we do have it by 120,000
Per night.
per night
Per night,
for the
alright,
guest
right.
consumption.
Consumption, okay.
Per transaction.
Oh,
And we do
okay.
have some lounges, whisky lounges, wherein we have huge selections of this. Like you can see some of
Does that come with any
No,
drinks at all, or?
for the minimum consumption, the guests should pay at least like 120,000 to pay for that
so it's
room.
consumption.
They
Okay.
can- minimum consumption
So-
of it. Like
okay.
it's under-consumable. That's what
Okay.
they used to say.
Okay,
Like,
gotcha. So you still have to spend that minimum.
Yes.
Minimum. Okay. I thought you were just renting them and then you have to get for drinks. Not bad.
So this is the area.
I love you talking, you know. I do.
You can go down at this side. Well, okay. No, there are people around there. I can still see them, yeah. This is the other two.
We didn't get.
It's more like the family corner.
This is for the family.
Because the mountains are there.
You know what we noticed, Carol, is that there's a little area that it looks like not even BGC, right? And we thought that they're just building around it. Then they didn't sell the land, but apparently that side is Makati. That's not good. But it just, yeah. There's a sari store. There's like, that's like, oh. And we're like, oh, that's a different world, right?
Yeah, it is.
Every corner.
Yeah.
Like, you see the 360-degree how things change.
Yeah, it is. It's really nice.
In the China house, you would see some part of it, some corner on the private, in the corner. I think there's like a part where you would see Guadalupe.
Okay.
Right.
So, let's have a couple of drinks and then dessert.
At the
Yeah.
bar?
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do
You
it.
want to sit here or you wanted to
We're-
enjoy the bar?
What do you want to?
And that about does it for our visit to the Peak. at the Grand Hyatt Manila, which we emphatically feel belongs on top of the list of places to eat, to drink, and to hang out in the Metro. Remember that a reservation is mandatory, and particularly if you want to go for Le Petit Chef dinner, which as of now takes months to prepare for due to popular demand. So, if you go for Le Petit Chef, consider yourself lucky, as JP and I were also told to go to the back of the line. If you want to go over for live music and enjoy some bar food outside of Le Petit Chef, you have a better chance of getting to the peak sooner. Also, inquire about the whiskey bar and that cool private room we stumbled into near the smoking deck. Special thanks again to the crew at the Peak, and particularly to our gracious host Carol for her amazing hospitality. We truly felt right at home. And for that matter, thanks to the Grand Hyatt Manila, from the general manager to the crew at the Grand Kitchen, where we always partook in their unlimited health shots of freshly made fruit and vegetable juices. We had such a wonderful week-long staycation at the Grand Hyatt. And so, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, as that helps a lot, and better yet, subscribe for more food and travel adventures to come. Until the next time, keep cool but care, and remember, the empire never ended.